Hey friends, I am coming at you with my hysterectomy story. So if you haven't seen my um, biopsy story, go ahead and check that out right there. And this vlog, I guess you could say, is a mega vlog. It's going to be all the clips, all first 7 days packed into one video as opposed to one video for each day of the first week. So this night is the night before my surgery, and I want to go over a little bit about the time leading up from the biopsy to now. So I got the results of my biopsy, and naturally it is good. There's no cancer, thank you Lord. Okay, and I pretty much knew that because, well, anyway, so I did my pre-ops. I did one last Wednesday. Today is Monday night. So I did my first pre-op with the doctor, the doctor's office actually. I walked in, I said, hey, I'm here for my pre-op. My surgery is Tuesday, August 10th. She gave me the paperwork, the lady at the counter, and she gave me the paperwork. She said, okay, you can go ahead and go to the hospital because the doctor's not here yet. She won't be here until another like 45 minutes. So go ahead and go to the hospital, do your pre-op there. The hospital is like a block away. So I went ahead and did that. At the hospital, they took some blood, they did a COVID test, and they went over some things. Basically simple, easy, you can do it kind of thing. And they gave me some information there. So they gave me these lovely wristbands today, which I will go over because that's another pre-op step, and I'm getting ahead of myself. So I went ahead and finished the first pre-op at the hospital, and I returned to the doctor's office, and I said, hey, I'm here to see the doctor, blah blah blah, and I have a few questions I need to ask her. And they were really cool about it, so they let me into the room, and I sat there, answered some questions from the lady I saw that morning in the office. And everybody there is just really sweet. I love that doctor. I love her staff. Everybody is just amazing. So she answered my questions and she left, and then I waited just a couple minutes, maybe a few. Doctor comes in, patient like a saint. Like, she's so patient. She's always patient with me. So I had this big old list of questions on a like a tablet thing that I wrote down, like maybe, I don't know, 10-ish, 9-ish questions. The first of which is, can I keep this thing in a container? And she said, yeah. The funny thing is, you guys, is she said that this is the first time anybody has ever asked her that, and we had a pretty good giggle over that. So yeah, that's awesome. So she said that it has to go to pathology first, and once that happens, then I can go ahead and collect it from pathology. But I'll have to let the nurse know on like during my before the surgery, like when I go in and they're giving me my IV and whatnot, getting me ready, I gotta let the nurse know, say, hey, I want to keep this thing in a jar, can I? And they'll go ahead and make a note. And anyway, so yeah, pathology. So today, Monday, is the first official day of my vacation, my 2-week vacation from work. Yay, much needed. I love my job. I absolutely love my job, and I'm so thankful for it. But a girl needs a break. So here I am. So I went to the hospital today for the last steps of my pre-op, and they did some more blood work. They had to check my blood type just in case. I thought I was going to end up giving blood, like when you go to give blood to like Delta or Red Cross or whoever is collecting, and you give blood to somebody. I thought they were going to do that, but keep the blood for me in case I need a blood transfusion. No, all they did is they took like a couple vials out of my vein. Try to see if you could see the spot there. I have really, really good veins, you guys. There's never a problem with me getting blood tests and whatnot. I can sit there and just watch as the needle goes, and it doesn't even hurt. So I'm really lucky there. So today, yeah, they did some blood tests, and that's pretty much it. They asked some questions, I asked questions, and that was real easy. And then I also went afterwards, I went to my allergist's office for my immunotherapy, which is hopefully going to be another blog, maybe not really blog, but story time thing, because I don't think I can take you with me to the allergist office, but that is another thing in the making. Story time in the making. And I am really hot, you guys. And I don't have my AC on because I wanted to keep it off because I don't know if it'll make too much noise while I'm filming. So, anywho, I am getting all over the place, and I forgot to show you guys something. When I went to the hospital last Wednesday for my first pre-op, they gave me a bunch of information. They gave me a hospital bag to pack everything in, and I'm like ready to go. So this they also gave me, which is, I know the light's really horrific, but it's basically 2% chlorhexidine gluconate cloth, and there's like 6 packs, each pack containing 2 cloths. I have another one of these in my bag for tomorrow. So the idea is for me to hop in the shower in a few minutes, let my skin cool off and dry pretty much, and then wipe down with these guys. And they gave me instructions on how to use them, so it's pretty easy. So tomorrow morning I'll do the same thing with the other pack, and I'll be golden. So this is the first night of my, actually not the first night, but this is the night before my surgery. I'm going to try to film a little bit maybe right before, and I'm hoping to get some clips, you guys, after I come out of surgery, because who knows what on earth I'm going to say. Anytime somebody goes under and they're coming out of anesthesia, anything's fair game as far as what is going to be said. So hopefully you guys can get some solid entertainment out of that. That would be fun. And you're probably wondering if I'm nervous. Oddly enough, I'm really not, because I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to getting that done. I've been under before, and to be honest with you guys, I love going under. It is so much fun. It's like you lay there and you close your eyes and then you open them, and there's like staff like standing by, like maybe a nurse standing by your bed or not whatnot, and you're like, wait, when are they gonna do the surgery? You know, but then they'll tell you, oh, they've already done it. But yeah, that's pretty much how anesthesia works. And I'm not going to be in the hospital overnight unless my surgery is either late in the day or unless there's complications. Now, I need to be there at 6 o'clock. Doesn't mean my surgery is going to start at 6 o'clock. It could be, I don't know, later in the morning or even early afternoon. Hopefully still early enough in the morning that I can come home that night. I won't be coming home to this apartment, however. I am going to be staying with my mom. She's gonna let me stay there for the first several nights. I'm coming home here actually Sunday. That's the plan, because yeah, anyway, this weekend is supposed to be really huge, so I've got to be up and about and ready to face the weekend, because yeah, that's gonna be real fun. Real fun. And then I have the following week off from work, and during which I will be here convalescing and hopefully still filming you know, each day. I'm going to try to do this, you guys, in like week time frame, so I'll try to film every day for the first week and then post it, and then film again every day for the second week, and I'll keep doing that for each week so you guys can see, or maybe not film so much every day like the third week. We'll play it by ear. It depends on how I'm feeling too, because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm facing or going through. Not that you're going to be going through the same thing if you're facing this surgery or if you have had this surgery, not that you've had the same experience, but because each person deals with recuperating and surgeries and whatnot differently. I just want to put my experience out there in case somebody is looking for a video about robotic hysterectomies. I don't know. I know there are videos out there which have helped me. So I've seen many ladies posting their experiences, and it gave me encouragement. And yeah. Anyway, so I am over here rambling, and I need to hop in the shower because I am sweating over here, and I just need to cool off because it's getting late and I need to hit the hay. And I will see you soon. I almost forgot to tell you guys, there's another thing. I had to, I was eating in July. I was like eating, I forget what it was, cookies or something. And my tongue ring came loose because the ball sometimes comes loose. So the jewelry actually came out. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna have to take this thing out anyway. So I just kept it out. So RIP tongue ring. Now, pretty much RIP navel ring. So I'm gonna do this on film if I can. I'm gonna step back. I hope you guys can like still hear me. Do this. I don't know if you can see my, you might want to put your eyeglasses on because my skin is super bright and I'm losing my balance as I'm standing on my tippy toes. I'm going to try to lean against the stove here. So I'm in the kitchen actually. So yeah, so I'm going to take this out because it has to come out anyway, and I'll explain why once I get this thing out and show you the jewelry. All right, so it's out. Here's the bar. I can't really see it. I'll show you better when I put the end on and kind of wipe it down a little bit because it's gross. All right, okay, that's better. So yeah, this is the belly ring, RIP navel piercing, RIP tongue ring. So that comes out. I'm also going to see if I can undo my bracelet here because all jewelry has to come out. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. My jewelry, I had to switch. I am not going near my date rings. I'm going to see about having the nurse maybe tape those down. I talked to my doctor, by the way, and I told her that I have a bonded retainer on my lower teeth. After having braces, they give you a bonded retainer, and I've had that thing since, I don't know, 2004. So it's been eons since I've had that thing, and it's still there. But she didn't foresee any problems with the cauterizing and that thing because she said I'm going to have like a grounding pad on me, so that's going to prevent any problems with metal. But they want me to go ahead and remove my jewelry anyway, so I'm going to see about doing that on camera. Okay. And what I have in my ears, you guys, for my lobes, I have my my glass plugs, and my conches, I also have my glass plugs, and everywhere else, like these guys, this, do both ears. These orbitals, my lobe orbitals, this orbital, this piece here, and yeah, that's it. Those are all acrylic, and I'm not really one for acrylic jewelry unless it's extremely temporary, like for situations like this. But then everything else, like my lobes and my conches, are all glass. And then of course my dates are surgical steel, for which you'll have to put tape on it just in case. And I don't foresee a problem there, because when I've had surgery before, I had metal, and I forget, I want to say gold hoops. They just put tape on and I was golden, so I'm good. All right, and then I'm going to remove my engagement ring. By the way, I'm taking all my jewelry with me because I am eager to put them on again, like after my surgery, and I'm taking my ring off. So yeah, I am now down to only my ears being pierced, and I'm going to keep my belly, my navel ring out. I don't know that I'm going to reinsert it after I heal, because who knows how long it's going to take for me to heal. And I've had this thing for almost as long as I've had, actually, yeah, I have had my tongue ring, you guys, since like 2003, October 2003. So it's been almost 18 years. And I've had the navel piercing for about 17-ish years also. Maybe. I think maybe it just turned 17. Anyway, yeah, they're about the same age. So it could be, you guys, that once I heal up from the surgery that I can reinsert that. Now, the reason for my hesitance is because I haven't explained this before, but according to the doctor, she's going to go ahead and do like she's going to start off with 3 incisions. I don't know if you can see, but one's going to be like deep inside the navel, and then there's going to be one on either side, and then possibly like a 4th one. We'll see. But yeah, pretty easy peasy. It's going to be a robotic surgery, so, and yeah, I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to going under. Woohoo! All right, thanks you guys. I will see you in the next clip. Okay, so it is the next day after my surgery, and I just wanted to say everything went really well. I unfortunately didn't get any video yesterday because I was just completely out of it pretty much all day. I was very calm going in. I wasn't nervous. Everything went very, very smooth, and it was probably the best experience I've had in a hospital as a patient anyway. Anyway, everybody there was just so wonderful, so accommodating, and so patient, and it was amazing. So this is again the day after surgery, and I found out yesterday that not only did I have the fibroids, but I also had endometriosis. I am assuming it's a mild case. I saw pictures, and it didn't look to be very severe, but anyway, it was noticed, and I've got pictures of my innards, so I'm happy about that. And I have 4 incisions, which I'll go ahead and show you. So here's my navel. There's one deep inside the navel there. That little circular scar there, that's from my piercing, but the incision is right under that, inside the navel. Here's the left side of my navel, the incision there. I also have another incision right, see if I can find it. My clothes are covering my incision. Okay, there's one. Let's get a really nice close up there. Isn't that pretty? See how it glistens? And there's one pretty much right under it, I believe, or right there. Nice close up there. Okay, so yeah, 4 incisions, and I'm gonna go ahead and relocate my belly button right there, so you can see the nice incisions. So basically they are sutures covered by glue, and the glue should fall off in a few days. I can get in the shower, I can get it wet, but I can't be soaking my incision, so no baths. So I am looking forward to taking a shower tonight. Woohoo! It's gonna be cool. Anyway, pain-wise, I was in a bit of pain yesterday. I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to say that I was probably at about 5 at the most, if even that. But I had to tell the nurse so she can give me some medicine in my IV. She gave me, I think, naproxen at first, and it did okay. But then she came again and checked on me in a few minutes, or maybe an hour. Tracking time after surgery is kind of impossible. But long story short, she ended up giving me morphine, which pretty much knocked me out. So Yay, morphine. And I think that's my first time ever having morphine. So I was kind of expecting to see aliens flying helicopters into the room, or, you know, chimpanzees swinging from the ceiling. Yeah, no such luck. Anyway, but yeah, I fell fast asleep with the morphine and it did the trick. I actually went into the hospital at 5:45. I was supposed to be there at 6 in the morning, so we got there at about 15 till, and we got checked in. They did the IVs. I'm going to show you pictures throughout the day that were taken throughout the day anyway. Most of them, actually half and half, were probably before surgery, and the other half was probably after. But yeah, I was discarded, yeah, they threw me away. No, I'm just kidding. I was discharged around a little after 7 p.m. and that went really well. They gave me instructions printed out, and they gave me a whole packet of printed information from the hospital, and I was hoping that I would get to see detailed information about my surgery in that packet, but that's something I'm going to have to wait on, which is fine. But yeah, anywho, last night I only took one ibuprofen for the pain, and then I went to bed. I slept okay. Here it is, the first day after surgery, and I didn't need to take any pain medicine at all. You guys, I was up and walking around yesterday, and I did a whole circle around the surgical floor, so that was awesome. I had a Foley. They took the Foley out by the time I was up and walking around, but I had a Foley catheter, and they went ahead and removed it. And the nurse told me, okay, you're gonna pretty much have to get up and go to the bathroom, because if you're not able to, we're gonna have to recath you. So like in my head, I was just like, yeah, this crazy chick is getting up and walking and going to the restroom. No recath for me. So yeah, that went really smooth, and I gotta say I'm really happy with the results and everything. Bleeding is very minimal. I haven't bled onto my clothes. I've only been bleeding into the toilet, so that is to be expected. I'm kind of expecting drainage from my incisions, and I think I might be getting it, so that's good. Yesterday the pain was kind of a cramping feeling. Today I'm kind of feeling my incisions a little bit. Not so much the cramping, but I would say that my pain level right now is probably at a 1 if I'm moving around. Otherwise it's a 0, no pain. So you guys, if you're facing a hysterectomy, I say just go for it. Don't be nervous. It's going to be so worth it, especially if you have a really good doctor like I do. Anywho, that's going to do it for the day after. I hope to be able to update you tomorrow for what I would like to call day 2. Hey friends, today is day 2, I believe, 2 days after my surgery, and still no pain per se, but I am feeling the discomfort from the incisions. So I'm not going to take anything, as well, it's not really painful. So I can still get up and walk around. I'm just taking it easy. They say that the 2nd or 3rd day after surgery is the worst because the anesthesia wears off. So I'm kind of expecting that to be. So far we're on track. I will go ahead and show you my incisions. Here's the belly button, or navel, however you like to call it. Again, that circular thing is from my jewelry that I had to remove the night before my surgery. This incision here, right there, is my left side. Looks like maybe it's kind of starting to bruise, which is to be expected. Belly button again. And let's go a little bit higher for that incision, that nice glistening. Again, that glisten is from the glue that's been placed over the sutures. And where is that other incision? Okay, right there. Nice close up. And again, the belly button right there. That one I think I'm feeling the most today. Looks a little red, which is to be expected. It's not infected or oozing or anything like that. I don't know if I mentioned this when I was coming out of anesthesia and I was in the recovery room. There was a man sitting by my bed, like maybe an older gentleman, and I would open my eyes and he would look at me and say, "Well, surgery's over," and I'd be like, "Huh?" And then I'd just close my eyes and drift off, and I'd open them again. Same thing. I don't know how many times that happened, but that's kind of how it is coming out of surgery. You're just like, "What?" And when they tell you that surgery's all over, first time I've ever had surgery, I was like, "Can they do it again?" It was kind of fun. Okay, I don't know if you heard the phone ringing just now, but that was my aunt just calling to see how I'm doing. But yeah, so I will go ahead and leave today's section just like this. All right, today is Friday, day 3. I had my surgery on Tuesday, so this is day 3 of my recovery, and I'm starting to feel better. I'm getting up and down more easily, a lot less pain. I still haven't taken any medicine for pain since the night I came home. So that's been going really well, and I'll go ahead and show you my incisions. Here's my navel. You can see where my jewelry used to be on the very top, and the incision is deep inside the belly button. And right over here is my left incision, starting to heal up pretty nicely. Belly button again. That incision right there, it's healing up quite nicely. And wherever that one went, right there. So they're healing up pretty nicely. Again, with my belly button. You can't really see that incision there because it's so deep inside. So as I mentioned a little earlier, or just a few minutes ago, I am getting up and down a lot more easily. I am sleeping flat on the couch, so that is helpful. The first night I came here, I slept in the recliner, which is a mechanical recliner. You can hit a button and it'll lay you back and it'll raise you up, but not like raise you up to a standing position. You still have to kind of push yourself up, but that helped for the first night. So yeah, recovery is coming along. Okay, today is Saturday and it is day 4 of my hysterectomy. Actually day 4 after my hysterectomy, so it's day Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yep, day 4. And we're moving right along. I was able to sleep on both sides last night because I am a side sleeper, and that was awesome. And this may be a little TMI, but yesterday I had my first BM after surgery, so that was yay. That was good. I'll go ahead and show you my scars. So you may notice some more bruising around the navel, which is to be expected. Here is the left incision as soon as it comes into the picture. Right there. Again with the bruising, which is to be expected. Navel again. Hopefully we can get a better look as to where the incision actually is. That circular thing in that area under it is where my piercing jewelry used to be. So right over here is that incision, and then right under it, maybe off to the side, is that one. And there is a lot more yellowish bruising, but that is good. It is to be expected, and we are progressing right along. So in a few hours I'll get to see my fiance. He's coming over for dinner, and it'll be the first time I've seen him since the surgery because he's been in school, and so yeah. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And tomorrow, if all goes well, I'll be attending a baptism service with the church, and after that we'll be going home. And yeah, again, we're moving right along. I have one more week off of work, during which I'll continue recuperating, and then the following Monday I plan on returning to the office. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I was able to take my first shower the day after surgery, so that was awesome. I am actually recovering more quickly than other cases I've heard about, which is encouraging for me anyway. But yeah, I am feeling really good. My energy is feeling better, and I'm just thankful to have had this opportunity to get this done. Hey everybody, it's Sunday and it is actually a little after, it's almost 5:30 afternoon. We had a huge day today. It was a really big day. Our church had a baptism service, so my cousin and his wife and a bunch of other people got baptized, so it was really cool. So that was something that's been in the making, and when it was first announced, I was like, because it was gonna be like right after my surgery, and I thought, oh no, I want to go. So thankfully I was able to go without any problems at all. I was feeling good. I still feel good, except I am sweating because it is incredibly hot, even though I have the AC on. And the sound you hear is not the AC, it's actually the fan, because I'm in my bathroom, because I'm actually home. I am finally home, and I had a wonderful time at my mom's. She took a wonderful care of me, and my fiance came and he helped out a lot too. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my incisions. Alright, again we're starting off with the navel, and you'll notice some more bruising, which is part of the healing process, so that is a good thing. The other incision, the left incision I should say, is right way over here. Right there. Don't know if you can see that because of the lighting, but anywho, that's that. Belly button again. Upper incision. Let's get a nice close-up. It's easier to do a close-up on this one because of the angle and lighting, location, all of that. And then there's that one. So yeah, don't let the bruising alarm you. It's just part of the healing process. And that one right there is starting to itch. So that is another good sign. By the way, if you guys have any questions or anything, this isn't the end of the vlog, by the way. This is just me reminding myself to let you guys know that if you have any questions, feel free to toss them at me in the comments below. I'll be doing the best I can to answer them as best as I can. I know I'm not a doctor. I'm just somebody who has gone through the process of having a hysterectomy, and I was actually saying earlier today that if I had to go through this a million times over, you guys, honestly, I would. I'm not even kidding you, because my process, my healing process is going so quickly and so smoothly, and I had such a wonderful doctor. Sadly, that's not the case for everybody, but if you're facing this surgery, I really hope that you also have a nice quick recovery. Also too, before I forget, I was able to reinsert my jewelry. So this is my bracelet, my ring from my grandma, and my engagement ring. And I'll do kind of a close-up of my ears. I did something a little fancy with the conch tunnel. So I have 3 colorful rings here, and then a silver colored one here that goes under my orbital. I was able to reinsert this one. The daith way inside here, I kept that in, you guys, because trying to get that in and out is a nightmare and a half. I'll go ahead and show you my right ear. It's basically the same deal except for this guy up here. I don't have an orbital up here, it's just a big, yeah. Hopefully I'm focusing on my ear and not something else. Okay, so As for my ear jewelry and what I could wear into surgery, I was able to take, well, they wanted me to take everything out that I could, everything that could just pop right out. So basically that was these guys down here, my lobes, these glass things right here. So I was able to get those out. I had glass in my conch, both sides, that clear glass, but yeah, that was just too much to mess with, so I just kept those in and it caused no problems at all. So I am looking more and more like myself, yay, and I am happy. Hey everyone, today is Monday and it is day 6 of my recovery from hysterectomy, and I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but I drove home and that went well. I had to go get gas because my tank was pretty much empty, so yeah, so I did that. Everything went really well. I went up these stairs because I live in an upper level building, and yeah, that went really well. I actually did it twice because my fiance was leaving and I wanted to go down and yeah, see him out. So that went really well. So I went upstairs twice, so that was yay. That was actually no problem at all, really. The first time I did it, I was carrying a bag, but it was less than 10 pounds. So yeah, that went really well. I climbed them faster than I thought I would. I have probably climbed them slower when I'm not recovering just because of fatigue. But yeah, I am doing really, really super well. And I'm about to head out now to go get my immunotherapy shots. And you guys, if you're interested in that, feel free to throw me a comment letting me know. If you would like me to talk more about it, I could do a series about it. That would be awesome. So yeah, feel free. And I'll go ahead and show you my incisions. And looking at the shadow from my belly button, looks like a heart-shaped thing, which is awesome. So I don't know how well you can see in there, but the darkness isn't as much as it was a few days ago, and my big belly is in the way. So here is my left incision. I don't know how well you can see that, but belly button again, upper right incision. They're starting to look better. They're starting to really heal up really well. And again with that one. So the bruising is still there. It is a little more yellow, which indicates further healing. And yeah, just in case I didn't mention it, that glistening shininess that you're seeing there is not ooze at all. It's just from the super glue that they put on after the sutures to kind of help hold everything together. Also, I'm happy to say that my abdomen is not as big as it appears on camera. Basically what's going on is, for one, I'm kind of holding the camera at a funny angle so that you can see the incisions better, but at the same time it also protrudes the belly. The other thing too is, during my surgery, my abdomen was pumped with air to kind of push organs away and get everything out of the way so that they can see down into the area where the surgery was actually taking place. And I'm happy to say too that a lot of that air was removed before I woke up. I've heard stories where that wasn't so much the case, but they did a bang-up job doing that, so I'm really happy. I did have some air afterwards, as you know, not all of it can be removed. So, but the pain from that was not even anything really. The most pain I felt was from the cuff, the suspension cuff. I can't really explain it very well, but when they do a total hysterectomy. They and they do it either laparoscopically or robotically, like I did. They do a suspension cuff. So if that's something you're interested in, I would certainly look it up on Google, because Google can explain it much better than I can. So, but yeah, the thing I'm getting at is the main pain that I have felt was basically the day of the surgery. And I had to ask for some pain medicine, and they gave it to me in the hospital. And after a while, when I was experiencing pain still, they gave me a shot of morphine and I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was better, much better. I started to really wake up, and I was able to get up and go to the restroom and walk around, and yeah, that was really helpful. What really helped too is to get that catheter out. That's another thing I don't know if I mentioned during this vlog yet. When I woke up, I had a catheter, like a Foley catheter, and the nurse was gonna go ahead and remove it, and she did, thankfully. But she said too that if I don't get up and go to the bathroom like I should, they're gonna have to reinsert that tube, and I wasn't about that life. So I got up and I did my thing. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna actually get up and I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna prove to everyone that this crazy girl does not need to be recathed. Well, I made it a week past surgery. Woohoo, 1 week. And I am feeling wonderful. I was doing a little dance earlier and rocking out to the music that was playing. So yeah, I am feeling wonderful. The pain is minimal. In fact, I literally feel no pain at all right now. There is some itching in my belly button, and there was some itching yesterday in other incisions, but I know not to scratch them. So yeah. But yeah, I feel great. I stayed home today because I just wanted to rest up, and I'll be doing that as much as I can throughout the week before I return to work Friday. So I will go ahead and show you my incisions. Okay, the belly button is, I think, starting to look better. I know holding the camera at this angle makes me look about 9 years pregnant, but trust me, I'm not anywhere near that. There is some bruising by the belly button, and I'm assuming it's from the instruments going into the belly button. Here is that incision. It's healing up quite nicely. Navigating over to this incision. That is healing up really, really well. And then down to this incision right here. All of them are healing up really super well. And again with my belly button. So I'm feeling really super good. So you guys, that's gonna be it for this super long vlog. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them at me. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd love to have you with me. If you have already, thank you so much. It is amazing having you on board. And thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to throw them at me. I'll try to respond as best as I can. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the flip. Bye.